Hello everyone, welcome to Borthakur's IAS Academy, Northeast's premier institute for UPSC, APSC and NPSC preparations. I'm your friend Atreyu and today I'm here with another segment of Current Affairs 365 dated 25th of October 2021. This is your one-stop solution for any news and updates which will help you prepare for your civil services examination, and along with that it is also going to be beneficial for any other Assam government services. So don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also follow us on Facebook as well as Instagram for any further details related to job notifications. So the first news of today is about 4th Assembly of the International Solar Alliance, which was held recently. ইয়াত total 108 countries participate কৰিছে, যাৰ ভিতৰত 74 of them were member countries, 34 were observer and prospective countries, 23 countries were partner organizations, and 33 of them were special invitee organizations. International Solar Alliance কি হয়? This is an intergovernmental treaty-based organization. আৰু ইয়াৰ এটা agenda হৈছে to mandate catalyzing solar growth through helping the reduction of cost of financing and technology. This organization was co-founded by India and France during the Climate Change Conference in Paris of 2015 that assumed a center stage for India's attempt at a global climate leadership role. আৰু এই যেটো organization হয়, International Solar Alliance যেটো group হয়, this is the nodal agency for implementing the initiative of One Sun, One World, One Grid. এই যেটো initiative হয়, ইয়াৰ main aim to হৈছে, it tries to transfer solar power generated in one area to feed the electricity demands of the other regions. So, এই initiative to যেটো nodal agency হৈছে, যেটো deciding agency হৈছে, that is your International Solar Alliance. And currently, India has allotted 5 acres of land to the International Solar Alliance in the National Institute of Solar Energy campus. A campus to Guwahati ase. National Institute of Solar Energy is an autonomous institution under the Ministry of New and Renewable and is also the apex body for National Research and Development Institution in the field of solar energy. Now coming to the 4th Assembly, a assembly to major jikini highlights hoisile, it were regarding the solar investment. Jot eta promise lua hoisile to achieve 1 trillion USD global investment in solar energy by the year 2030. Aru tar logote solar investment action agenda aru solar investment roadmap will be launched in the COP26. Next is the initiative of One Sun, One World, One Grid. Yar through the eta One Sun political declaration launch korar kotha a meeting to loisile. It is regarding the launch of a green grid initiative at the COP26. Now this One Sun, One World, One Grid to concept hoy, it is this concept is of a single global grid for solar, and it was first outlined in the introduced in the Assembly of International Solar Alliance of the year 2018. Aru jeto green grid initiative hoy COP26 this initiative will help to achieve the pace and scale of reforms in infrastructure, and it will also provide market structures that are required to underpin the global energy transition. So he karne ei jikhon assembly asile yat eketai main point highlight kora hoise how solar investments can be increased, okay, and how the initiative of One Sun, One World, One Grid can be redefined to further help globally, okay. So tar logote kisman notun programs ase of the International Solar Alliance. It has planned to launch on management of solar PV panels and battery usage, waste and solar hydrogen program. Jeto notun hydrogen initiative hoy, it is mainly aiming to enable the use of solar electricity in order to produce hydrogen at an affordable rate compared to the current price which is available. Aru jodi ami solar initiatives of India consider karo, then we'll have to make a mention of the National Solar Mission. This is a part of the National Action Plan on Climate Change. And yar to main aim hoise, it is to establish India as a global leader in the field of solar energy. Tar logote, first green hydrogen mobility project of India is also worth mentioning. The National Thermal Power Corporation Limited, Renewable Energy, it has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Union Territory of Ladakh. Jot teoloke amar India's first green hydrogen mobility project to set up koribo. A green hydrogen ki hoy? This is a type of form of hydrogen which is produced by the electrolysis of water using renewable energy sources like wind, solar, etc. And it has a lower carbon footprint. And the next news of today is related to Kaziranga National Park. Yet Central Empowered Committee jitu hoy, which was constituted by Supreme Court, teoloke advise korise Assam government to take some serious legal action against the construction of illegal setups in the identified wildlife corridors of the national park. ठीक है? Now, first of all, what are wildlife corridors? Wildlife corridors or animal corridors, these are meant for ensuring safe passage of the animals between two isolated habitats. ठीक है? And as on the basis of that locality or on the basis in terms of wildlife areas, these corridors are mainly of two types. One is functional and second one is structural. They are considered to be functional from the animal's perspective. Jot record kora hoise movement of animals. These are basically those areas where there have been some recorded movement of wildlife. And second, jitu hoise structural corridors. These are some stretches, forested areas that connects otherwise fragmented blocks of landscape. So, jetia structural corridors bilak affected hoy by human activities, then automatically it widens the usage of the functional corridors, because structural jikhini enekwa link hoy which connects to isolated forest areas, hebilak jodi tate jodi kunba dhoroner construction hoi jay, then definitely jikhini animals hoy they will choose the other corridors which are available, the functional corridors, aru hei teneke functional corridors bilakot animals movement bilak more frequent hoi jay aru hunkale record kora jay. And amar Kaziranga National Parkot mainly nota identified animal corridors etyaleke ase. These corridors are crucial for animals like rhinos, elephants, tigers, deer that escapes the flooded areas of Kaziranga during monsoon months towards the hilly areas of Karbi Anglong district and beyond, so that they can find a safe habitat for themselves during the monsoon period. And once the rain is over and the flood subsides, then the animals they make their way back to the greenland. Now, Kaziranga National Park boli kobo gole, we all know it was declared a national park in the year 1974, and this is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site which was declared in 1985. Aru this national park is a tiger reserve since 2007, and it has been recognized as an important bird area by the BirdLife International. So, yar international status eta to ase tar logote legally in India it's a national park and a tiger reserve. Coming to biodiversity, it is the home to world's most famous one-horned rhinos. And after Kaziranga, Pobitora Wildlife Sanctuary has the highest density of the one-horned rhinos. Aru hei karone mini Kaziranga buliu koa jay Pobitora Wildlife Sanctuary. Tar logote yat sarita important species jiketa available ase. Other than tinta important species other than rhino, here hoise elephant, Royal Bengal tiger, and the Asiatic white water buffalo. So he karone Kaziranga conservation or effort mainly dia hoy keeping in mind the big four. A big four species hoise rhino, elephant, Royal Bengal tiger, and the Asiatic water buffalo. Kaziranga is also home to 9 of the 14 species of primates found in Indian subcontinent. That's why it forms a very important national park of our country, and the national highway number 37 passes through the area. The next news is about the anniversary of Azad Hind formation. 21st of October marks the formation of Azad Hind government. On this day, the announcement of India's first independent provisional government was made. On 21st October 1943, Subhash Chandra Bose, he announced the formation of provisional government for free India in Singapore, and he declared himself as the head of the state, prime minister, and the minister of war. এই যেটো provisional government হয়, it not only enabled Subhash Chandra Bose to negotiate with the Japanese, but it also helped in mobilization of the Indians in the East Asia to join and support the Indian National Army. So during the time of Second World War, the struggle for independence was carried on by Indian independence was carried on by Subhash Chandra Bose, and he found it very convenient to he considered this Second World War period of from 39 to 45 as a very convenient period to strike a war for freedom of India. And Subhash Chandra Bose was under house arrest in 1940, but somehow he managed to escape to Berlin, and from there the Indian community which was there, they declared him as their leader, and he was greeted with a salutation to the motherland, as which is commonly known as Jai Hind. In 1942, the Indian Independence League was also formed, and this decision was taken to form the Indian National Army for Liberation of India. Then, on invitation from Ras Bihari Bose, Subhash Chandra Bose came to East Asia on June 1943, and there he was made the president of Azad Hind Fauj. The Azad Hind Fauj was first formed under Mohan Singh and a Japanese major, Iwaichi Fujiwara, and it comprised of the Indian prisoners of war of the British Indian Army. They were captured by Japan in the Malayan campaign, and also at Singapore. In November 1945, they decided to move and put the INA men, that means the soldiers of Azad Hind Fauj, on trial, which sparked massive demonstrations all over the country. And Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, there he gave the famous battle cry of Chalo Delhi, and he also promised independence to all the Indians. He said that you give me blood, I will give you freedom. तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा. So with this famous battle cry, he initiated the war against the British for freedom of our country. Subhash Chandra Bose was born on 23rd of January 1897 in Cuttack, Orissa, and his birthday is celebrated as Parakram Divas, which is on 23rd of January. And he is said to have died in 1945 due to a plane crash in Taiwan, but there are many conspiracy theories which are related to his death. The next news is about Saksham Centres, which are Center for Financial Literacy and Service Delivery. Recently, as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, a total number of 152 such Saksham Centres were launched across 77 districts of 13 states, and these centers were launched under the Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana of the Ministry of Rural Development. So these centers for literacy, financial literacy and service delivery, these acts as a one-stop solution for basic financial needs of the self-help groups in rural areas. আৰু এই যেটো Saksham Centres হয়, তাৰ main যেটো objective হয়, it is to provide financial awareness and to facilitate delivery of such services like credit, insurance, pension, etc. to the members of self-help groups and rural poor population. The entire center, the chain of centers, these are managed by self-help group network, which functions at the cluster level federations with the help of trained community resource persons. Yaar logote the mobile app, which is a web-based app called Saksham, is also developed, and this will be used by the community resource person of the center to know about the various financial services which are available to the self-help groups and villages, and this in turn is also going to identify all the major gaps and will provide training and also required financial services. All training and financial services which is required will be provided through the data that is collected from the Saksham application. Now coming to the Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana National Rural Livelihood Mission. This is a centrally sponsored program which was launched by the Ministry of Rural Development in 2011. Your main aim to work for elimination of rural poverty through promotion of different livelihood options and to improve facilities of financial services for the rural poor households across our country. This involves working with the community institutions through many community professionals in a spirit of self-help, which is quite unique to the Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Antyodaya Yojana. And this so far have had a very positive impact on the women population of the rural areas. It is mainly implemented in a mission mode by some special purpose vehicles with dedicated implementation support at the state, district, block level, etc. And the Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana has got many sub-schemes like the Mahila Kisan Sashaktikaran Pariyojana, then Startup Village Entrepreneurship Program, and Ajivika Gramin Express Yojana. We also have the Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushal Yojana, which aims at building placement-linked skills of the rural youth, and in turn, it is going to place them in relatively higher wage employment sectors of the economy. Then there are these rural self-employment institutes for skilling the rural youth to take up gainful self-employment. Over these 10 years, India has the largest network of women self-help groups across the country, and this mission has also achieved significant success in improving the last mile delivery of credit services through the agency of self-help groups.
And this was all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it will be helpful. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll see you all again tomorrow with another segment of Current Affairs 365 only on Borthakur's IAS Academy, Northeast's premier institute for UPSC, APSC and NPSC preparations. Till then, take good care of yourselves and keep learning. Bye-bye.
Borthakur IAS Academy. Prostuti aru adhyayoner nirbhorjogyo thikona. Borthakur IAS Academy.